rolling now. Anyway, before we start the next review, I just wanted to say a couple of things. So we all know Memorial Day is past, and the strange thing about my birthday is that it rolls around Memorial Day. Well, this year it hit on Memorial Day, and so we had a holiday and a birthday and also an anniversary. So this past Memorial Day, me and my wife, we celebrated our about 35 years of being married, and I had 2 beautiful children, and my son and my daughter. So through all the crazy things that we've been through and had to go through and endure, I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change a thing. As a parent with family with autistic values and stuff like that, and autistic needs, it's a different world. It's a different way of thinking and working through it. This, like you said, this helps my son, and we just want to slow down and say thank y'all, and thank you, and this gives me time to spend a little bit of time with my son, and so that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. So there was a lot of things going on Memorial Day, so 3 things wrapped up in one day. But you know, I think that's enough of me rambling on. So I just wanted to say thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. And now we're going to get on to the next review.
And this review that we're going to be taking a look at is
this guy.
This guy. And this is the Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. We think we're saying it right. Alien.
I think it is Chrysalis, because I know this says Chrysalis Alien from the movie Aliens, and this is those xenomorph aliens.
So we've been on a kick with Predators, so we stopped by a place and we said, I wonder if they have that, and they did, so we picked it up and we are going to get to review it. So we don't know what's inside or what he does yet. We're going to find this out together.
And this is made by the exact same company that made that Predator, which is, of course, NECA here. And I think we're gonna head over to the review area and take a look at this guy.
Yes, we'll take a better look at his box art, stuff like that when we turn the camera around, so y'all stay tuned. We'll see y'all here in a minute.
Stay tuned. And here we are at the reviewing area, and here is the Chrysalis Aliens packaging and figure here from the movie Aliens.
It looks to be a beefy boy. He looks like there's a lot going on with him. So as far as what I saw, what I've seen, he looks good. He looks like the rendition of what is in the movie.
Which came out in the 1980s. Aliens. Because the first one came out in the 1970s. This one came out in the 1980s.
I don't know. I'd have to look back on that. I'd have to. But anyway, as far as the way he looks in the package, he looks like an alien. Yep.
And in the background, you do have some, like, space. Because these are the alien creatures that live in space. Well, they don't live in space. They just live in a ship where those people in outer space live in.
Yeah, well, it is something like that. So anyway, this is... He's... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's showing that his head's going to shoot out, so that's going to be interesting.
Well, he does have an extendable head, and he also looks like he has an extendable jaw out of his mouth.
Yeah, we'll have to see it when we get him open. See how much what all he can do.
And you have aliens, and on the sides, it looks like it has some, like, caution stripes. Yep. It does have an extendable jaw out of his mouth. Right there. So not only he's going to have an extendable head, but he's also going to have, like, an extendable jaw out of his mouth. And on this side, it looks like you have a little bio here. And on the bottom, you have some cross cells. Because on this side, it has collect them all. And we actually did saw both of these at the store for where we bought this guy.
So we may get those two later on down the road. I don't know. This is our first trial run of the first Alien. We'll see how it fares out, and then we'll see about getting the rest of them. I don't know. This is our first trial run with the Alien. So far, we're pretty we're pretty proud, and the Alien, the Predator has turned out pretty good so far. So we're going to see how the aliens are.
Or they're also known as
Xenomorphs. Yes, I know. You told me that 20 times. I got you.
And the top here, you just have warnings here.
Choking hazards.
Ages 17 and up.
So oh, there we go.
And the bottom, just barcodes and other words.
Yes.
And 20th Century Fox. So now, let's do an unboxing.
So right now, he is going to unbox this. While he's unboxing it, let us know down in the comments below, what did y'all think about the movie Aliens? Did y'all see them all? And what do y'all think about the movie Predator versus aliens. I think
Alien versus Predator.
Okay, see there, I said it backwards. Okay. So I think that the Aliens versus Predator was really good, but I still think that the Alien saga, the first one, the second one, it was really jam up good. They had a bunch of good stars in it, a good cast. The way that they made these aliens were just, to me, beyond its time. And then you see little renditions here and there of these same looking aliens, like in video games. Some video games. I'm not going to name them, but y'all, if y'all know anything about the video game area, y'all know what I'm talking about. So, so he's got a lot there he's got to deal with of getting this alien unpackaged from its plastic shell. Some of it feels like a rubber. So they did a good job. And we just about got it open, but not quite yet.
I'm trying to cut out these like T-shaped things.
You love the T-shaped deals.
From his tail here.
He loves the T-shaped little banders that they have. Yeah.
But I don't.
But he doesn't. He says he doesn't.
I would much rather prefer the twist ties.
You much prefer the twist ties instead of the T-post. T-post. There we go. I'm off building a fence. Anyway. So he's going to get it here in a minute. Or I can get it. It probably won't be the same once I put my hands on it though. So yeah, like I said, do y'all like the Predator movies better than the Alien movies? That's a good little discussion. Let us know down in the comments below. Which one do y'all like better? The Aliens movies or the Predator movies? Because they were both something different back in the 80s. Alright. Just go ahead and take him out. Alright. He almost got it, y'all. So, in the meantime, we have this guy. And he's just going to sit down right there. And we have this guy.
Okay.
And they are both rhinos. And right now he is still fighting with that piece. He's going to eventually get it. He's not one to quit.
Okay.
See? He got it. Yeah, but he really, really loves these deals. Yeah. Yeah, he really does. He tells me about it every time he sees them. Oh no, they don't have the twist ties. They got the other ones. The other kind. So, let me get these guys out the way. And now we're going to go and put him up here. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Be careful using the tool to get stuff open. Okay. So we need to put him up there.
Just have to get him all situated.
Yeah. So anyway. Okay.
I'm almost ready.
He's almost ready. He is almost ready. Now
All right.
he's ready.
And I will have to, like, kind of get his tail on the floor, so that way he's all balanced out.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And I will also have to raise the camera up some.
Okay.
Because this is like a really tall figure. Okay.
The way that I make out his head is that's like some type of armor shielding over his head.
Well,
That's what I think about when I look at him.
it's like, well, the aliens, like these ones, they sometimes do have a clear head shape on the top where you can see there is like an alien skull on the top of the head here, but this one does not have that.
No, this is another type of alien from the same movie. He's just got like a head plate on his head. Maybe some type of head ornament, armor. Let's see what type of articulation we have.
And looking at the top of the head here, it does have like a lot of like a tan color.
Tan colored like texture armor plating.
And it does have some black wash paint to it, which does look really nice. And here's the other side here. And coming up to the face here. It does have the same like tan color here, but it's only like a minimum tan color, like here on his bottom jaw and his neck here. And he does have some silver paint on his teeth there.
His forearms had the same plating as what his head right here has the same type of plating for his forearms. So I'm honestly thinking that this part is like armor plating. It's not his skin. It's like a armor plating that they have, along with the shoulder. That's what I'm seeing. Like, this part is the armor plating. Now this part right here is probably his real muscular skeleton. From what I see.
And here's the other arm here. And his hands here.
So, what do they have? 4 fingers? Yeah, 4 fingers.
Yes. And they do have some, like, tan color for the claws here, or the nails. On both sides. And the chest here, where it has the rib cage here, does have a little bit more tan on it. And coming to the back here, you do have a lot more of that tan color.
Yes, that looks more of their armor plating on the back.
And on the inside of the top part of his head, you do have some more paint apps here. And going down to his legs here. You just have a lot of nice detail to it.
Yes, where you can see kind of the muscle structure of the alien leg itself. I would go so far as to say these down here, or more like armor plating. I don't think, it may be, but I don't know if those are supposed to be the real legs of him, or if that's armor plating right there. Maybe armor plating.
And his feet here do have some nice painted in toenails here, as well as the back, like, nails or toenails here.
Back like spurs.
And the tail here, which does have the, like, stinger part of the tail, and this is made out of a soft rubbery.
A soft bendy plastic?
Well, a soft rubbery material.
Okay. Okay. Because if I'm right, in the movie, they can swing these tails.
And sting.
And not sting, stab.
Or stab them.
Yeah. Yeah, not sting them. Their tail is made for piercing.
Yes.
Piercing. When they lash out with this long tail right here, it can actually shoot past them
Yes.
For like a spear.
Yes.
For like a spear. Along with what makes this alien bad is his tail, his claws, and then his bottom claws, because they're basically made for ripping and tearing.
Yes.
But the other thing, so that's 3 defenses that this alien has: his hands, his toes, and his tail.
And also the
Right.
jaw piece from their mouths.
Yes, and we're not sure how to activate it, so we're just going to experiment right quick, see if it's spring loaded.
But before we do that,
Okay.
I don't think it's like
Spring loaded?
spring loaded.
It may not be.
But we'll see. But before we do that, let's show off the articulation.
Okay.
So for the articulation, his head
That may be all you get from it, I don't know.
Okay. For his head, it does swivel, but it's only a minimum swivel. And I think it is on a ball joint. I think it is, because I just saw it. I just saw it like tilt a little bit. So it might be on a ball joint. And the arms do rotate all the way around. They can move in and out. And the elbows okay, they are double jointed. Yeah, they do swivel at the elbow, not at the bicep, but at the elbow. And they are double jointed. You can see these 2 joints here. And the hands do swivel. Oh, and he also does swivel at the elbow here. And the hands do swivel, and they do have a hinge joint here.
For your in and out. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he also does have some finger articulations. And I will have to like move up the camera.
He said, you move, I move.
And he does have a ball joint at the torso here, which is really kind of limited. And the legs do move forward. Well, they can kind of do a full 360-degree rotation, but it is, of course, kind of limited. But they can move out only about that far. And I'm trying to see if... Yep, he does. He does have a thigh swivel. A double... Yes. He does have a double jointed knee. And his feet do well, they do have an ankle pivot here. And they do move up and down just a little bit.
And what his toes can go up and down.
And his toes do go up and down.
Yes.
And his tail is on a bendy wire.
That is a long tail.
And it also does swivel here. And I'm trying to like see if it's swiveled at another part. No, it just swivels at the... Oh, well, it also swivels here. So not only it swivels here, but it also swivels here. And the rest of it, the rest of the tail just looks like it's a solid piece. And I'm wondering if the tail... Well, the stinger of the tail is... No, it doesn't move. So you can get this guy in a lot of poses.
Yes, you can get this guy. He's pretty poseable. And I'm about to make him fall. And I'd probably be better if I just keep my hands off him. But anyway. So now.
And...
Is there something that we can push on the back to activate his jaw? Or do we just pull it out? I don't know.
I think we're gonna...
We're going to find that out.
Find that out.
We are going to find that out. Because it doesn't say. It doesn't say on the box, right? It doesn't say how to. Let's see.
And this guy that doesn't come with any
Instructions.
well,
or anything, or
no.
any. No.
Accessories.
Accessories. Okay. Does not come with any accessories. So. Let's see here.
Okay.
Okay. Keep on. Keep on. Let me see if I can. Is there anything back here? No. No.
I think you just need to bring down his head. And
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I think I'm gonna.
We'll be right back here in a minute.
That's what I was about to say, too. Okay, I finally figured out how you're supposed to extend his face out. So what you need to do is you have to kind of take this top part and kind of flex it up so you can pull out the face here.
Yep. Because when it recedes back in here, you literally have to pull up on this and pull out at the same time. Just to work his head, because now his eyes, this part is back off in here. And that's what you have to clear.
And by pulling up, you mean like
Flexing up.
flexing
Right.
this top part up
Yep.
as much as you can so you can pull out the face. So it looks like that.
Right.
And also, you can just open up the mouth and take out this second mouth here.
Yeah. How about that?
So now he's ready to like lash out to some people with his second mouth there. And getting a closer look here. You can see it does kind of look like an alien skull here. And the extendable mouth here does have some blue paint on it with some silver teeth on it.
Yep. It's pretty amazing.
And that's the only feature that this alien has.
Mm-hmm.
There. And of course, you can, like, use his tail here to, like, stab someone with the tip here. But this figure, because this is made by NECA and not like Hot Toys, this is made out of a flexible material.
So it's made out of a rubber bending material and stuff like that. Now this right here, that's pretty hard. That's pretty hard to get up, but you can do it. You can do it. You have to literally take this piece, flex it up, and pull out at the same time in order to get his head out. Because the way it recedes back in there, it goes a good ways in there. So,
and that is about it. So we'll be right back for our final thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have the review of the NECA Chrysalis Alien from the Aliens movie. And we've tried to, like, see if...
He wouldn't fit on the platform. We couldn't put both of these on the platform because our platform's not big enough. So this is what we did instead. Now we have the Predator and the Alien.
Alien versus Predator.
So this is a neat little lineup. I think that they do an excellent job on making the Predator and the Aliens. We've seen the other two. We don't know. We'll have to see if we get the other two. We'll just have to wait and see. But hey, we already done a couple of reviews on him, so we might as well get the other one included in there, as such as Predators versus Aliens. Because in the 1980s, they had their own story. In the 1980s, he had his own story. And then later on, it was a mismatch. They put them both in one movie. Aliens versus Predator.
Yes. And I may need to zoom in a little closer.
Okay. So each one of them was unique in their own way. Ugly in their own way. But at the same time, ugly but creative at the same time. So each one of these had their own look and appearances. He, to me, is definitely the hunter. This right here is the hunter too, but it's... They hunt in packs, if that makes sense. To me, they more hunt in packs. Where these Predators are more or less solo. That's what I've gathered watching this stuff.
And these are just creatures from, like, outer space.
I don't know. I have to go back and watch the very first Alien. It's been that long ago since I've seen it. I think that they originated off of a planet from the very first one. But I'd have to go back and watch Aliens from the very beginning to where it is now. I remember seeing it in Aliens 2 and stuff like that. But I have to go back and watch Aliens 1 to refresh my mind. The Predator, I know exactly where he's from, the jungle. I know that with the other cast involved. These aliens here, I have forgot how they originated and where they got. I think that they come from a planet. The troops were sent to a planet, and I'd have to watch the very first Aliens again. It's been that long ago since I've seen it.
Overall, the Chrysalis Alien is really good and really cool. But I will have to warn y'all, when you're trying to extend his head out, you will have to flex the top part of his head to extend the head out.
Yes, you will. You will have to flex this part up in order to pull out this part of his jaw, his skull, and everything else.
His head. Because this doesn't, like, slide back to allow you to extend the head, which I wish it would. But this is NECA, not Hot Toys.
So, as far as the Alien, yes, looks really good.
And I also wish that the stinger of the tail was made out of, like, a harder plastic instead of just a soft rubbery material like this one has.
So,
But everything else about the Chrysalis Alien looks really good.
So, y'all, that is it. So now we're off into summer. Things are starting to get a lot warmer. And the heat is on. Definitely where we're at, the heat is coming on quick, strong, and hard. So, y'all be careful if y'all work out there in the heat. Drink plenty of water. Keep yourself hydrated. I work outside all the time. I do not have an inside job. So it's important to stay hydrated out there in the heat. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to let Colton finish wrapping it up. We appreciate y'all. Bye.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. So, I think that's about it. So, thanks for watching.